Warning, spoilers.
Batman and Son.
The story begins with Joker thinking that he's killed Batman, saying, I did it. I finally did it. I killed Batman, and from a bunch of vulnerable, disabled children. Now bring me Santa Claus. And, he keeps talking about how he is really enjoying this, and it turns out that Batman is a fake and pulls a gun at him and shoots him in the face while saying, Die. Um, Bruce obviously, takes Joker's body and he thinks he died. The paramedics say, oh, he's still alive, but he's just hanging by a thread. And, well, Bruce is a little upset about this, grabs his body and, puts it in a dumpster. I don't know why Joker couldn't tell that that was not the real Batman. I mean, when Jean Paul Valley was Batman, he was able to easily tell that was not really him. Um, Like he even, flat out said, "I'm not gonna deal with you. You're not the real Batman." Which I wish was actually in the 3 volumes or the 2 volumes now, since they've re-released it in 2 volumes for The Dark Knight Rises. Um, but yeah, like after that, Batman goes to Commissioner Gordon, who is in the hospital after Joker infected him with the Joker toxin. He says, you did a good job, but I think you need a vacation. You've been going around fighting crime for way too long, and Alfred and Tim actually agree. They think he's kind of forgotten how to be like Bruce Wayne. So when Bruce and Alfred go to London for a charity auction, Bruce Wayne has to learn how to be Bruce Wayne, and even he thinks this is kind of crazy. Um, while in London, we see Kirk Langstrom, who is Man-Bat. Well, he used to be Man-Bat. He's reformed, and he's kind of in a hurry. And we learn that his wife was kidnapped by Talia al Ghul and her League of Assassins. She wants the Man-Bat serum so she can actually make an army of ninja Man-Bats. Let me repeat, ninja Man-Bats. That is freaking awesome. Um, while they're at the gallery, Talia is watching along with a child, and she tells the kid, "Okay, I want you to look closely, pay attention to the man, and tell me which one do you think is him." The kid points at Bruce and says, "Is that my father?" And after that, we have the army of ninja man-bats attacking, and Bruce, gets ready, suits up as Batman, and fights them. He ends up getting taken down though, and there he sees Talia, who says that Ra's al Ghul is dead. She's running the assassins now, and also reveals that they have a son named Damien. Bruce is like, really? I have a son? Okay. Unlike the other heroes who usually deny this or just very shocked to find out about this, Talia says, I want you to kind of get to know him. Our son needs to know, his father. So Bruce just goes with it and takes him to the cave. Well, there, Damien acts like a dick. And he yells at people and keeps complaining and wanting crap. So, Bruce yells at him, saying, patience is a frickin' virtue, stop being an asshole. And Damien, says, okay, Dad. Because, well, Talia and Bruce, at this point, were the only people he respected. Eventually, he would kind of respect Dick a little bit more, but I'll talk about that when we get into Batman and Robin. Um, After that, Damien leaves Wayne Manor for a few moments to kill a supervillain known as the Spook. He takes the Spook's head and shoves a grenade in his mouth and shows it to Tim Drake. Since he was raised by the League of Assassins, he thinks that if he kills Tim, he'll end up taking the mantle of Robin and earn the respect of his father. But obviously that's not how it goes, and Bruce is pissed off, saying, "We don't kill." And he's like saying, "I know, like you're just here to distract me. I know your mom is planning something." And eventually Damien just reveals, "Okay, yeah, my mom's planned to use the army of man-bats to attack people in London, and he wants to join in." Bruce doesn't want Damien to join, but he ends up having to bring him anyway. and they go in the Bat Rocket. Let me repeat that, Bat Rocket. Yeah, Grant Morrison likes to bring in some of the wackiness of comics. So Bruce and Damian then go in the rocket and fly to London. They take down the army, and it kind of results with Talia saying, "I know everything about you. Join me and our son, and we could take over." And tells Damian, you have a choice: join me or join your father. Damian actually wants both of the parents to join, and it just all ends with everything blowing the hell up, and Damian and Talia escaping somewhere. The next story is called Clowns at Midnight, where we see what's going on with the Joker. Apparently, he is going a little bit more wackier, and he is just kind of, he's just going weird. He's crazier than before. I know it's really hard to say, but Joker has actually gone crazier. Um, Harley is kind of, been treating him for a bit. Eventually, it does end kind of tragically, where Joker and Harley kind of separate for a while, until Gotham City Sirens, where they get back together. I don't know if they stay together, but whatever. They're Harley is in love with the Joker still in the New 52. I don't know how that story arc in the Gotham City Sirens. I didn't read the last issue, but yeah, Harley ends up kind of leaving the Joker in the end of that story, which I thought was kind of sad, because it was kind of a sad thing for Harley Quinn. After that, we have Batman dealing with the second imposter, because we learn that Batman imposter that shot the Joker was actually one of three. And the second imposter is a lot bigger and badder. He actually looks a lot like Bane, and Bruce acknowledges that when he gets his ass handed to him by the guy. After that, he has a dream that Damian is the third Batman, and he doesn't know if that's a vision or just a dream. But after he takes down the second Batman, he actually says, "Who's the third man?" But he doesn't get an answer. After that, we get the next one, where we see a possible future for Damian. I won't say what exactly happens, but it does hint a lot of what's going to happen in the future, like villains and other characters. Now, Batman's Son was an okay story. It's obvious that we're supposed to hate Damian. He's obviously supposed to be an asshole here. Um, we just gotta deal with it. But, the artwork, in here is also kind of it's not good, but it's not bad either. There's times where, some characters just don't look right, like their skin color. Especially the character of Jezebel Jet. There's times where his skin actually looks orange. Now, as for this kind of beginning the next big story arc that Batman would go through, it did a pretty good job. And if you're a Batman fan, I recommend picking the story up. That's all I gotta say. Goodbye.